Hey everyone, welcome back. So, let's talk about something that's can totally derail your weight loss goals. And that's this whole thing with sugar and how we use certain foods as like rewards. It's that feeling, right? You've had a tough day or you've hit a little milestone and suddenly all you can think about is that cookie or that slice of cake or, whatever your treat is. And it feels so good in the moment, but then comes the guilt and maybe the scale doesn't budge or even goes up. It's a real struggle for so many of us. But what's really going on here, I think, is deeper than just a lack of willpower. It's almost like our brains are wired for this. Sugar, in particular, it hits those reward centers in our brain, releasing dopamine, that feel-good chemical. And over time, we can actually develop this kind of dependence, almost like an addiction, where we crave that sugar rush to feel good, or to cope with stress, or to celebrate. And these reward foods, they become so tied to our emotions and our sense of comfort that it's not just about the taste anymore, It's about that emotional payoff. So what can we actually do to kind of untangle this? Well, one thing is to really start becoming aware of when you're reaching for those sugary or reward foods. Is it truly because you're hungry? Or is it tied to a specific emotion or situation? Just noticing that pattern can be a huge first step. Another thing, and this might sound a little tough at first, is to try and gradually reduce your intake of added sugars. Because the more you have, the more those cravings can stick around. And finally, try to find other ways to reward yourself that aren't food-related. Maybe it's taking a relaxing bath, reading a good book, going for a walk, something that gives you that little boost without the sugar crash later. These are some really practical things you can start doing today, and they can make a real difference over time. But, breaking free from that deep-seated sugar craving and that reliance on food as a reward can be a real challenge for some people. If you're finding it particularly tough, and you're looking for a more structured approach to really address that underlying sugar addiction and build healthier habits, I've put something together that some folks have found to be incredibly helpful. There are definitely free ways to start tackling this on your own, absolutely. But if you're looking for a bit more to really break free from that sugar cycle, I'll drop a link down in the description below. You don't need it at all, but it's there if you feel like it could give you that extra support.